Hello and welcome to Phoenix Star Child Tarot. Now, before we get started on this message here, collective, I just wanted to apologise and say I am very sorry for not posting the last couple of days. I had a few issues that happened because of my lovely, beautiful fountain here. One of the stones here must have shifted when I moved it over a little bit, and when I turned it on for one of the readings, I stepped away to make a cup of tea, and when I came back, it had slowly dribbled out of the catchment there and all over the table. I had water everywhere. The cards had soaked in this water. Everything had got damaged in that reading. So I had to spend a day trying to recover the cards, dry them out, make sure that they were as flat as I could possibly get them. I do love this deck, so I've had to order another deck to come through, and hopefully that'll arrive soon. But for now, I'm going to utilize the cards that I've got, and I have managed to save them, so the pictures are still beautiful. Some of them are a little bit wrinkly, but I'm sure we'll be able to make it through this reading. So thank you very much for your patience. I really, really, really appreciate it. Welcome on back, and let's get started with our new message from the universe. Let's get started with the bottom of the deck here. So collective, I can see, if I can pick them up. Okay, so we do have the Strength card, and we also have the Ten of Cups. So I can see that you're utilizing your inner strength at the moment, and you're also doing it in a very loving, compassionate, nurturing, and also very sort of unified manner. That's the energy I can see that you're channeling here, collective. All right, let's start with our first card now, and we have the Hierophant. So with the Hierophant, we're gaining knowledge from outside of our self. We're seeking that knowledge, gaining the learning that we need to move forward through life, through the challenges and obstacles that present themselves in life. Speaking of change, we have the Wheel of Fortune next. So the Wheel of Fortune is showing me that there is a change that is about to happen. It's the Wheel of Fate, the destiny wheel, if you will, and it's the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever this change is that I see here, there could be a very, very good shift happening in your finances. So embrace this change and just stay grounded. Well, the knowledge that you're gaining here, I can see that it is going to help you stay grounded through this shift, this moment in time. All right, so our next card, we have the Nine of Cups. So this is telling me that wishes are coming true. Whatever this shift is, whatever this change is, you have wishes coming true. So that is a blessing right there. I can see that. And yeah, that's very, very exciting to see. Okay, our next card, we have the High Priestess. So with this knowledge, this change, the wishes coming true, your intuition is really on point at the moment. You're trusting your gut, and that is what got you to where you are now. I can see that you're deepening your intuition, and you're watching how things unfold and letting it all happen very naturally. That is what you are being guided to do, and that's also the knowledge that you've gained along the way. Flow like water. All right, our next card, the Six of Wands. So this movement forward, your gut getting ignited, it leads you into victory and success. So be very, very proud of your achievements. Whatever you've worked through here, the knowledge that you've gained, the changes that you've embraced, the emotional fulfillment with your wishes coming true. This is very, very, very victorious, and it is a reason to celebrate. So celebrate your achievements. Let it boost your confidence as well to let you move into the next chapter of your life. So with the Two of Wands here, you have achieved success, and now you're looking beyond and planning for the future, seeing how you can expand into your new chapter. So let's see what path you take. You have the power to choose which path you would like. Okay, and our next card. So we've got some justice here. So you're seeking truth, you're seeking justice, you're seeking fairness, balance. And I also see that any karma that may need to be put out there, I guess, in whatever balance needs to occur to make things right. This is cause and effect happening, and whatever choices have been made in the past, this will deliver that cause and effect here. So whatever needs to be made right is going to be made right. It will cut through any confusion and help you look at situations very logically and also very fairly, very justly, and see things really the way that they are, not the way you may want them to be. You won't be blinded by whatever may have blinded you in the past. Okay, so our next, we have the Knight of Swords here. So this shows me as well that there is focus and determination. Next to this Justice card, it really goes hand in hand. So intellectual power, you can see things logically, you're able to make decisions based on logic, reasons, you're able to speak your truth, and you're able to move forward in a very intellectual way with your decisions that you're making. You're also very ambitious with the Knight of Swords. So you're able to take control of how you want your finances to come in for you. You want to be able to work for your money and have your money work for you. So I think that's where you're moving forward towards in this reading anyway. In life, isn't everybody working hard towards gaining financial abundance? I'm assuming most people are. I guess we're taught in life to be satisfied with what we've got. And I know that through, I guess, my own personal experience, it's okay to want to be financially sound, have that stability so you're comfortable in life. You might not need to be a millionaire or a billionaire or, chase high amounts of dollars. You just want to be able to have a very fulfilling life. You want to be able to experience it when and how you want to. So I can see that that's what is driving this ambition, and also having that thought come through, helping you progress to the next stage of your life. With the Eight of Wands here, there is swift movement happening forward. This is happening. So you are in alignment. There is acceleration towards your goals, towards what you're trying to achieve, what you're manifesting for yourself. So both cards indicate very rapid movement forward. Okay, so our next card here, we have the Eight of Swords. So you may have some shadow work, I guess, pop up here. If you can see the figure here, they're just a shadow of a figure, and they're actually on the ground. And the swords, they're surrounded by the swords, but none of the swords are actually confining them, really confining them. So the shadow figure that is in the Eight of Swords, it's indicating to work through any of those shadow parts of ourselves that need to be looked at, worked through, addressed, made friends with. Our shadow isn't our enemy. Our shadow is our friend. However, it is the part of ourselves that we might not like, we might not agree with maybe, or it's the shadow. So however it is the shadow, it is part of us. We need to learn how to integrate our shadow, because it is part of us and we are one. So that's where this learning comes in. So this is the book smart learning aspect of life, the knowledge coming in from the outside world, the books, the podcasts, the teachers, the mentors. So outside influences really helping you gain that knowledge. That's how you're going to fight this shadow. Also, with the High Priestess energy here, using your own intuition, having your own subconscious fire up and help lead the way. It gives you the tools that you need to eliminate all of those swords around you, make friends with your shadow, become best friends with your shadow even, and really eradicate any of these self-limiting beliefs, because that's what they are. They're self-limited. You've created it. It's in your mind. Okay, hang on. You may not have created these beliefs. However, you know that you would like to change how you think and feel about these beliefs. We are very programmed from birth, from outside influences. All we do when we are babies is be a sponge. So whatever our little sponge absorbs while we are growing up, that helps, or sometimes it doesn't help, but that is what programs us at the beginning. And we go through our journey and we tweak that programming as we go along. And this here is one of the stages of your life where you see that this is old programming. It doesn't serve you anymore. It may have helped you get to where you are now, but this shadow side, this shadow that keeps popping up that may be a bit negative, you want to make it into a more positive experience. As I said, you want to make friends with your shadow. You want to become one. You want to unite. So you're able to really step up with this personal growth journey that I see, that you're very victorious with. You are very victorious with. Okay, so moving on from the Eight of Swords, so working through our shadow, we have, it's the Chariot. So sorry, I'm just having a moment here. But the Chariot is moving you forward to victory and success. So you do work through your shadow. You are successful. You grab the reins of life and you're in charge of that chariot. You know where you want to go and you go, yeah, let's go. And you move forward right out of there. Wow, that is so cool to see. That's fantastic. So what a level up. What a wonderful reading this is so far. Like, this is amazing to see. And I think, well, it's because you've got the information from the outside, you've got the information from the inside, you are unstoppable. The movement forward, nothing can get in your way. Not even your shadow can get in your way. You are charging forward, and you charge forward to the King of Wands. You, I am lost for words right now because this is phenomenal. This is showing me you have mastered your passions, your desires, your creative aspect, your spark that has ignited this ambition for you. You've done it. You've built the kingdom. You've made it your reality now. You've conquered your inner demons. You've done this shadow work. You've released any self-sabotaging beliefs, any limiting beliefs, tendencies, anything that can stop you or you thought that could have stopped you. You have done it. You have turned your vulnerabilities into strength. This is awesome. So in this energy right here with the King of Wands, you no longer question your capabilities. You know what you are capable of. You are in such a high frequency, and the energy that you are putting out into the world and showing others close to you, but also strangers on the street. Like you can't fake this energy. You can't fake it because you've worked too hard. You've got too much knowledge. So you're able to lead by example now. You're able to walk with confidence, knowing that where you are now, you've earned this spot. You earned this position. This is your destiny. And this is you having victory and success in your world. This is the victory and success that you have achieved. And wow, this part right here is what I'm really excited about. When we work on our own personal growth, I feel that justice aligns itself naturally in this world. When we level up for ourselves, it eradicates any wrongdoing. I mean, it doesn't really eradicate it, but you're able to move past it because it's not your world anymore. And when you remove yourself from anything that's not aligned with you, if it's not in your world anymore, it goes and does its own thing and you go and do your thing. So the effects of what another person could do to you or make you feel or treat you, it gets cut off when, excuse me, we choose to gain knowledge and move forward for ourselves. It is up to others if they wish to take a journey of personal growth and better themselves and, make life balanced and yada, yada, yada. But I see that when we're on that personal growth journey, when we're ready to take responsibility for ourselves, when we're ready to take accountability for our own actions, then whatever injustices have happened in the past, don't matter. They don't matter. It doesn't count anymore because it doesn't affect you. Especially when you've moved on forward, you're like, okay, right. I am now leveling up in my spiritual personal growth. I feel like I've reached a really, really good level. I'd like to move forward to the next level in this energy. So it's really positive energy. So then you align with, right, ambition. Okay, how's my ambition going to help me move forward now from this moment onwards? And this is what you're concentrating on. You have rapid success with what you are looking into, what you are concentrating on, what your ambitions are. And because you have that rapid success, that's where this doubt comes in. It's almost like, whoa, hang on a minute, I'm too successful. Am I allowed to be this successful? You've got the Chariot and the King of Wands that finished this reading. It's saying you absolutely are allowed to be this successful, and you will be. So saddle up, baby. Grab those reins and charge on forward to the King of Wands energy. Now, King of Wands, I understand that this is a man sitting on a throne. Please, if you are female, take it as it is. It's okay. Like, King of Wands, it's an action card. So it is a fiery, passionate action card. So that's the energy coming through. Male, female, regardless of who you are as an individual, this is the energy that you channel when you finish up with this shadow work. When you pick up the reins and you move on forward to the next chapter, the King of Wands energy is where you finish up. And that's so exciting. This is an amazing reading to see, and you should feel really excited. So if you're in this gaining the knowledge moment, well, to be honest with you, once you're on your personal growth journey, you always want to gain more knowledge, because more knowledge comes about. So the more you know, the more you grow. And you're able to handle any of these challenges that happen. Well, changes, I should say. There could be challenges there, but whenever change happens, people don't like change, but you can handle it. And you're very victorious with your handling of situations. And you know that justice plays out for itself. You know that if you put this work in for yourself, the scales of justice balance out naturally. You know that. You see that. You got High Priestess energy going on here, and that is victorious. So, it's an interesting read. It's a fascinating read, actually. It tells such a fascinating story. The way you, I think my last video was called Yearning for Learning. And it's starting right here. There's a yearning for learning right here. But that learning helps you move forward. Wishes coming true. Like, there's a change here. It's a Wheel of Fortune. I will point that out. So come on in, Fortune. 9 of Cups. Wishes, yeah. Intuition getting sparked up. Guiding us to victory and success. Planning your future. Knowing that justice will balance out. Knowing what your ambition is. Getting that to lead the way. Having rapid success. And dealing with the shadow that you may be denying. Either denying or really a little bit standoffish with. So you make friends with your shadow. And that's exciting. You really need to get You really need to get excited about making friends with your shadow. It's an exceptional journey, because you get to understand yourself in a way that you never thought you would in your life. And that's why the Chariot is so wowzers. Like, you couldn't complete this story if you asked me to. Like, I can't make this up, really. Like, to see this, you believe it. You are able to believe it. You've done the shadow work. You know where the reins are now, and you see what you're moving towards, and that is your kingdom. So keep going. You're there, really. If you're starting this learning journey and you're gaining this information and you're following your gut feeling, you're getting that. You're already there. This is happening, and it is your destiny. All right, I think I'm going to leave this reading here. And if you've liked today's message, please leave me a message. Leave a little comment. Tell me what part of this reading really resonated with you. And join in next time for the next message that comes in from the universe. And let's see what next level up you're going to be achieving. This is incredible. All right, well, if you also liked it, give a little like. So thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share, all of those exciting things to help this video reach who it needs to reach. And tune in next time for another day of advice and guidance from the cards. Well, until then, have a wonderful day and bye for now.